My name is Kelly Keenan Trumpbohr, and I am from an organization that is called Running Start. We are a 501c3 nonprofit, and our goal is to help young women run for public office. So let me just put out there, 1%, less than 1%. That's how many women under the age of 40 are in our federal government, mostly Congress. Now think about this. Okay, ladies out in the crowd, up until you're 40, you're pretty much spending a big chunk of that mental energy either trying, preventing, ending, or going forward with a pregnancy. You are trying to own a home. You've got student loans. You're the target of billions and billions of dollars flooded at you in advertising. When the politicians say we need to revive the economy, get out there and spend, all heads turn to us. There are so many ways that women impact this country, and so many doors that have been opened up to us. We are closing in on the ranks in law school, graduate school. We have women who are doctors, lawyers. Our mothers, our grandmothers, they paved incredible paths for us. And the problem is that the one arena where that has not become equal is in politics. Young women are not running with the same enthusiasm that men are. And men, please understand, I am not here to male bash. We love our colleagues in any political arena who are men because they have taught us so many great things. They've been mentors, they've helped us. And I know, gentlemen out in the crowd, you've got to have a wife, a sister, a girlfriend, a friend who you think is brilliant, who you know is just really, really smart and could do amazing things if she was someone in office. So why do we exist? Besides all these facts I just gave you, we came out of an organization that's called the Women Under 40 Political Action Committee. We would give money to young women candidates who were running for the big offices. Our biggest problem was that there weren't people running. We couldn't give the money away. And I want to just put out there some of the reasons that block these young women from running, because they're obstacles that many of us can help remove. I want to encourage any of you out there who may know a young woman who's running or who could run to go up to her and say, have you ever thought about running? Because the fact is it takes 6 or 7 times to ask a young woman to run before she will seriously consider it. And it's not that they're not talented, it's not that they don't have the drive, but politics, for whatever reason, is sometimes just not the first choice for young women. And our goal is to kind of reach out to high school girls, college girls, and say, no, come on, think about this. And let's look at some of the problems that young women will immediately say to me. First off, I'll run for office someday. I'm going to think about it, but I want to pursue another career, and I want to do that, and then maybe after I have a family, I'll go into politics. There's nothing wrong with someone running later in life, and we have had wonderful people in politics who do that. But there is a pipeline system in politics. If you enter young, whether you win or lose, you learn along the way, you network, just like we're doing here, and you wind up climbing the ladder in committees. You wind up networking with the people who have pull, and you're the name that comes up when a leadership position opens up. So if you enter as a woman after you're 40, your male colleagues have 20 years on you sometimes, depending if they ran for smaller state offices. You've got a lot of catching up to do. And we need women in those leadership positions because they're half the population and they've got different ways of dealing with problems sometimes than men, and that just rounds out the whole representation of people in office. Now, here's some of the stuff that I love about guys who run. Women often tend to downplay their own skills, and they say, I might run for office, but I'm not qualified. I haven't done enough with my life. Here's the analogy I like to use. When a woman considers running for office, imagine that she was a pilot and she was offered the chance to become an astronaut. She might go, I trained at the Air Force Academy. I've read every book on piloting, but I need a few more years because I just don't have enough under my belt. A guy offered the opportunity to become an astronaut would say, I am the guy, because you know what? When I was little, I had this bulb, I put it on my head, and I was Spaceman Spiff. I know all about it. I'm your guy. And it doesn't matter if they are or not qualified at that moment, they learn along the way. And that gusto of just saying, jump in, see what happens, is a really great thing to have. Another thing I hear all the time is, I don't want that scrutiny. I don't want my life opened up and have the press prying into my private life. You should be so lucky. If the press is going after you, you're onto something. You are a worthy candidate. It means your opponent is flinging mud at you because they don't have facts. They don't have anything to combat your policy. And I'd also like to put out there, this is an unfortunate truth, go ahead and quiz your friends. Ask them who ran in their district in the last congressional election. You will hear crickets. So the fact is, people think they will be just completely immortalized in the papers as being someone who slipped in a speech, wore the wrong pantsuit, and really people forget. But the people who go out and run are the people who learn. If they win or if they lose, it doesn't matter. It's all about learning. So I am from Running Start. We run high school programs. We have one that we're amazed because we have 6,000 applicants for 50 slots. But I still encourage you, if you know a high school girl, it's a full scholarship program. It's 4 days in the summer at American University, and we teach them everything. We teach them how to go on camera and have poise, how to make a platform. It's another thing that scares young women. It sounds like very technical, very superior stuff. No, it's all the stuff we've been talking about here. What do you like about your community? It has great parks. Well, good. Do you want to keep them? Yeah, I do. Well, then it needs funding. Bam, you got a platform. You can run on that. That's it. And really, I mean, it can be a little more complex, but it doesn't have to be. We teach them all the different, people who have done it before, that they can do it again, that they've got great mentors. Women who get into politics are excellent mentors. They reach out to the younger women and try to pull them up. So they are not alone. Their male colleagues will do the same. And I really encourage anyone, if you know them, please nominate them. There's cards in the back. My name is Kelly Keenan Trumpor, and please check out our website. Thank you very much.